Hi friends, welcome back to my digital studio. Today I'm doing kind of a first look at the new Planners Anonymous mini kits, which they just released the first one of for Masquerade. So here's one of the pages, but let me show you what we've got going on here. So when you open the mini kit file, there are 3 folders. There's this one for papers, which is pretty self-explanatory. They are, JPEG files of these paper designs. So there's this purple one here, and this like wisteria. It says vines. I'm not good at plants. This beautiful floral and vine paper here. I maybe can confirm this later, but usually these are 12 by 12 sheets, and that's what these look like here too. So if you want to print them larger, you can. There's enough resolution. If, like me, you plan in like an HP Classic, there's plenty of room here for it to be the full page. That would be true if you do like full letter sized as well. That's really exciting. I love these digital versions because the ones that come with the kit are usually landscape and not tall enough for my HP Classic. So I love that these come as 12 by 12. Then if we go back up, there are these 2 folders that are sheets and cut files. The sheets ones are JPEGs, and let me pull one of them up here. So this is just a JPEG version of the like weekly kit that they're giving here. There are 3 sheets. This is one of them. Here's another. And the third. These are so cute. And these are just JPEGs. You could just print these out. If you didn't have like a cutting machine or whatever, these would be easy to just print out. And Sammy said she purposely made lots of them very square so that they'd be easy to like cut out with a ruler and X-Acto knife if that's what you have. I will link to my friend Judy's at JLBCrafts kiss cutting by hand video. If that's the position that you are in, this should be a pretty easy one, and there are even some crop marks for if you're looking for it to go straight into B6 or B6 wide. But the last one here is this cut files, and these are, what file format is this? It's not clear to me. Anyway, you can open these in Silhouette Studio, and they've got the cut files. So let's switch to those. That's over here. I've already got Silhouette Studio open. And so you can see that they already, oops. So this is just, I think, the same JPEG that we saw over in the other file, and then on top of it are cut lines. So you can see them in pink here, and if you have a cutting machine like a Silhouette, I don't know how this is going to translate to a Cricut in Design Space. If I had to guess, I would say that you needed to pull in the JPEG without the cut lines and maybe make some cut lines yourself. I'm not sure. I've never worked in Design Space. But these are perfect for Silhouette Studio. So if I wanted to print these out and print and cut, I can go up here, make sure that my media size looks right, add registration marks. There's plenty of room around for the registration marks. I mean, there's stuff in here, but like that's not going to cause a problem. You can't have anything outside these red lines or in the like hash marks, and Sammy has stayed far away from those, so these are just gonna print beautifully. You can print them out, send them to your cutting machine. It'll cut on all of these red lines, and you'll have these beautiful stickers. If you wanted to, and I don't think this would be against the terms of service, say you wanted all of this to be one box instead, what's going on here? Okay, this is all of the stuff I've shown you and that you would use, you can do just fine in regular Silhouette Studio. I have the designer edition, which gives me, the non-designer edition is free, but I have the designer edition, which gives me access to layers, which I find handy because I'm going to lock this layer here, and now I'm not going to move the images by accident. She's really nicely organized these, in fact. So, but if I wanted to just use this as a sidebar and I didn't need all of these different pieces, I can delete a couple of these cut boxes. Oh, I guess these are individual lines. Perfect. And then I just have this one sticker that I could like pick up and place individually, and not have to worry about that. These I think are independent boxes, so I probably wouldn't mess with those, but and hopefully this won't be against policy either. I like it when these dates are not, oh, I need to unlock that. When these dates aren't squares, they're like actually the shape. So I've gone to my trace panel, I've selected what I want, I've changed the threshold so that what I want is right here. It hasn't selected the white, which is totally fine because what I'm going to do is trace outer edge. Now I have just the blob, right? And so if I wanted it to just cut the blob instead of the square, it'll take a little longer on the cutting machine, but like not a lot longer. And I'm not going to have all this white space around. That would be perfect if I'm, say, using this on a blackout spread. So I am so excited to have these as a digital file so that I can do that. And I think if I wanted to, I could do all of these kind of in one fell swoop. Oops. Okay. This is the problem. There's a lot to like about Silhouette Studio, but the propensity to click and select the wrong thing is pretty high. Come on. I don't know why this one doesn't want to select. Is it in the wrong layer? There we go. I'm going to delete this one too because I'm going to do these all in one fell swoop, or at least I'm going to try. So I'm going to go back to the trace panel. I'm going to do select trace area. I'm not going to worry about the fact that it has selected some of the bunting here. I'm just going to ignore that for now. I'm going to put the threshold up until my swooshes look nice and selected. Not worrying about the stuff on the outside. I'm going to click select outer edge, and now all of them are swoosh shaped. I'm going to just delete the like extra bunting one I did by accident. That's not what I wanted. As I said, a lot to like about Silhouette Studio, but selecting the right thing can be annoying. So that's the one she made that I want. These are in the wrong layer. This is riveting television, I'm sorry. Oh, these are all selected. Okay, so what I need to do is select them all and release compound path. Now I can delete these ones I didn't want. I'll move this back later. And then here's one last like futzy thing I can do is like, because the cutting machines aren't perfect, I'm going to right now they're right on the edge, and I might get a little white, and that would probably be fine. There's white happening, it's not a big deal. But, and these are so thin, I think I'm going to leave them. But these days of the week ones, I'm going to switch to my cursor instead of my point editing one. I'm going to select each of these. Come on. All right, we'll do them one at a time. I don't know what's up with Studio, but I'm going to go to the offset panel. I'm going to do internal offset, and then you can see it made this new one, but like way smaller than I want it to be. I only want the internal offset to be like really small. Okay, maybe not quite that small. Okay, and I'm going to turn them to yellow maybe so you can see them. And now I'll zoom in so you can see what I did. So the red line is the ones that automatically was made, and you can see all the white that I would be getting if it cut like that, and that's even assuming it cut perfectly. But the yellow line is inside, and so I'll get a solid purple swash. And then when I go to send it to cut, I'm going to switch to line. I don't want to cut the red ones. Those are the ones I automatically generated, and you can see that like they're the outside ones. I'm going to unselect the red ones, but my yellow ones are still selected, and the pink ones that came with this file are selected. And so if I adjust these accordingly, because I actually do want like these ones to cut, we'll change that to the yellow, or the pink would be fine too. Now when I send that, those will cut too. I hadn't done these. I need to move this back, but now I can cut all of these pieces. And if I wanted to, so this blue line, I don't think this blue line is actually visible. If I print it, if I look at the print preview, oh, it is. Can I turn it off? Yes. In the designer edition, you can turn it off. In the free version, you can select it and delete it if you want to. I'm going to just turn it invisible, but now if I want to, and I want this washi sticker, I can draw a box that will have it cut. We'll turn it to yellow because that's what I've been using. Now when I send it to cut, now I've got this washi sticker too here. Or if I wanted it all as one piece, I could have like drawn a box that does the whole thing. So anyway, I am super, super excited about these mini kits. I want them for all of the kits. I know that's going to be work, but this is everything I've dreamed of. So thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Michael. If you were subscribed to Masquerade Kit at the time that you're seeing this, that I'm filming, which is October 23rd, you should have gotten an email about that kit, which is suffering a little bit of a delay, but they have sent some coupon codes for this mini kit and some other things, so make sure you check your email so that you can get playing with this ASAP as well. So anyway, I'm going to send these to my printer and to my cutting machine. I hope you enjoy this as much as I do, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.